Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your nighttime, right time DJ, DJ Music. And I always say I got 15 minutes to rock this post, so let me get straight to it. See the young boy right there, 15 years old. He's about to be escorted by the police. Well, this guy right here, you see the green uniform, he's a mall security cop. You also see a little bit later on in this video to where at least 6 to 7 policemen show up for this young kid right here. Now, if I saw this kid walking down the street, I would imagine his age to be probably no more than 12, 13, 14, 15 tops. I'm going to find out the kid's 15 years old. Now, if I remember correctly, the laws in the United States of America says that you cannot detain a minor without their parents, that you can't question a minor without their parents. So why are the police arresting this guy, this kid? Somebody down in the video comment section will always say that the kid shouldn't have been disrespectful. He should have just, complied with the police. We don't know what happened before the police got there. It makes no difference what happened before the police got there. His age didn't change. He didn't age a year. He's not 17. He's still a minor. So just because the boy was out acting up, that doesn't mean that his status as a minor has dissipated. Now, I can understand that if he was out killing somebody or shooting somebody or stabbing somebody, that's one thing. Okay, that's one thing. But I said Dylann Roof for a purpose. Now, remember, Dylann Roof, he went into a church in South Carolina, here in Charleston, South Carolina. Shot 9 people. When they found him, they escorted him from his car, turned him around, leaned him up on the car, put handcuffs on him, walked him to the police cruiser. But before they took him to jail, they went and bought him something to eat. Those facts, folks, are undisputed. So what I'm saying to all these folks down in the comments section who's talking about this kid should have been behaving and that he should have been disrespectful, you can't get no more disrespectful than killing people. You didn't see that in the comment section about Dylann Roof then. Didn't see it then. Didn't see that about those 2 boys at Columbine that went into that school and shot up all those kids. Didn't see that then. Where was their parents? My question about that whole situation is, how could these boys have all these bombs, pipe bombs, and all this other stuff being made in their house and their parents not aware of it? Simply because when a white kid walks down the street, that's what they see them as, children, angels. But when a little black kid walks down the street, they must be doing some devilment. They must be up to something. They must be stealing. They've probably been stealing since they could crawl. Well, let's watch this video, folks. You'll see for yourself.
It doesn't. What do you mean? You know? Call his parents. You can't do that. You can't do it. Well, what's your name? Hey. What's your name and your badge number? What's out? What's your name and your badge number? What's your name and your badge number? Okay. And what's your name and badge number, ma'am? Whoa! You're touching me. You're touching me. You can't do this. Yeah, go get him. You can't do this. Look at that. You're doing this to a minor. Remember, you guys are doing this to a minor. Remember that. You guys are doing this to a minor. It doesn't matter. You guys are doing this to a little ass kid. His parents should be here. You guys shouldn't be touching on him like that.
Our parents should be here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop fucking it. I don't care, man. That's it? Yeah, I still don't. How you like that shit?
Hey, watch out. Watch out. Don't be choking him like that. What are you doing? Get your fucking hands off his neck, bro. What are you doing? Get your fucking hands off his neck. You can't be doing that shit.
Get back, sir.
Yo, don't touch me. Don't touch me.
Back up.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I will arrest you for...
Don't touch me. For what? For what?
Where am I seeing
For
you?
what? For what? What can you arrest me for? For what? What can you arrest me for? What the hell? Don't touch me, please. I'm asking you, please don't touch me. You're not a cop. Don't touch me. Please, don't touch me. You're not a cop.
Don't. You just stay back.
I'm asking you.
You can record from a distance.
Okay.
Okay? I just need you to keep your distance. Plain and simple.
Look at that. Look at that.
I don't mind if you record.
Police brutality. Excuse me. Sir. No, I'm not gonna do it.
I know, but just stay back up.
You're right. You're right.
Just so we can have this.
You're right. So I'm not gonna do nothing. You know, I know. I'm not doing nothing for the cops. I mean, come on, that's.
No rights. Come on now. Come on now.
This is what I wanted you folks to see. Go back to look at the very top of the screen there. There's a black man and a black woman. You can barely see that the black woman has on striped shorts. Why aren't they doing the same thing that this Latino man is doing? Why don't they have their cell phones out recording this, what's going on with this young boy? This kid is one of us. It doesn't matter if you're related to this black boy that's on the ground. It is your duty as a grown black man and a grown black woman to protect our children at all costs. Regardless of whether the boy was acting out, regardless of whether the boy was committing something, doing something he shouldn't, even if he was shoplifting, big fucking deal. Big fucking deal. Call his parents. Let the police and the parents deal with the punishment that the boy should receive if he was out acting up. Not put a chokehold on him, not put a bag over his head, what you're about to see. Black man and black woman, why the fuck are y'all standing around not doing nothing?
I'm going around this way, all right, sir?
Try to keep some distance.
Yeah, so you can come over here.
I just don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah. All this for a little kid, bro. All this for a little kid. All this for a little kid. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come any closer.
Start counting the police that show up.
Stay right there. Oh, I know you. Don't mind you can report, okay? Don't mind at all.
No, why y'all putting a bag over his face, bro?
Stand back a little, guys. Back up. You can record from over there, okay? Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm right here.
Give some space. It's all around you.
I said, bro, stop resisting, bro. Stay on the fucking floor. No, stop taking his bag off my head. Fucking irritated. Take his bag off my head.
He's not spitting. Yeah, exactly. So you can take the bag off of his head if he's not spitting, right?
They just don't want to risk it.
Why don't I go? I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to go anywhere.
So, my man.
Get on the fucking floor. I will if you take this bag off my head. That's how the police are talking to a 15-year-old boy. Why don't you go about your business? That's how the police are talking to a man filming the police in action, which as a tax-paying citizen, he has every right to do. Every right. Now, if any of you folks that's watching this video can see the need for all these policemen, please write it down in the comments. Of all the other things that the policemen could have been out doing, they decided to send 6 to 7 grown men and women to deal with a 15-year-old boy. Now, I say this for purpose. Imagine if there was no cameras. Imagine that. Imagine if this young man that's recording this, I personally would like to shake his hand if I ever ran into him. Because this is what goes on every day, folks. For every one of these we see, there's probably hundreds that we don't see. I said this over and over and over again. The worst thing that I could possibly imagine is seeing a strange number on my phone from where my children live. Because at any time, this could happen. Anytime. Anytime, for any reason. You could be surrounded by the police, and as with George Floyd, in 8 minutes and 46 seconds, your life being taken from you in front of people. And we as black people, when George Floyd was murdered, we let the powers that be know that this is not going to happen anymore. Well, I say this to black America. Yeah, it's all good that we rallied around George Floyd, as well we should have. But something has to be done about these policemen corralling and harassing our children. This business of having our children brought to heel, as Hillary Clinton said, those days should be over with. We shouldn't have to tell our children how to conduct themselves when they go outside, just in case you're stopped by the police. That shouldn't be the part of the curriculum for an 8-year-old, 10-year-old, 12-year-old black girl or boy. That should not be something we have to teach them. Hopscotch, basketball, but not how to deal with the police. Not how to save your life if the police should happen to stop you for any reason. This is how you should act. I'm not even going to take up 15 minutes to rock this post, folks, because there's nothing else need to be said about it. It is what it is. Black people, time to stand up. Those two black folks in this video, shame on you for not stepping up. Shame on you. Black woman, I wonder if that was your child. Guarantee you wouldn't be calm. Guarantee you, black man, if that was your child, you wouldn't have turned your back and hugged your woman instead of coming to the aid of that little black boy on the ground. I'm done talking.